Hey there to our 119 subscribers, our future subscribers, and all the people that secretly watch us without subscribing. In case you haven't been following along, it's been a hectic month and it's going to continue to be a hectic month. I started schooling and it's going good and I'm having fun, and I've got some family issues going on. I'm working on books, and it's a lot, and I still want to get some videos out to you guys. So I took 14 of my zodiac videos, broke them up according to zodiac sign, and I'm posting one sign every other day, or that's the plan, and hopefully I won't forget. But that's what I'm working on. And the first piece of video, it was done a little differently when I first recorded it, and the answers are kind of short, or shorter than others, so I did have some AI graphics that I had created to help you understand some of the things I'm saying in it. And of course I also used 3 different AI programs and a lot of editing to create the thumbnails for these videos, just so they would be pretty and interesting to look at. And so thanks to all those AI programs out there. And anyway, this particular video is the 3rd video in the series, and it's about Gemini. So let your curiosity and quick wit guide you through a wonderful day, Gemini. For those interested in learning more about Gemini, we appreciate you being here to uncover their adaptable and clever personality. To talking their way out of anything. Energetic and enthusiastic. Two-faced and gossipy. Stockbroker, machine operator, or actor. Parrot. Yogurt parfait. English ivy. Gemini, the twin of the zodiac. He's the yin and the yang in and unto himself. He can be complex and confusing. He's excellent at storytelling, whether real or fictional. He can be charming when he wants to impress you. And he becomes exceptional at things he enjoys, but struggles to teach others the same things. True to the twin symbols of Gemini, she likes to constantly shift her personality. She can be focused and dedicated at one moment, then casually shift to something else without anybody noticing it's happening. No matter how old she gets, her personality stays playful, and she gets bored easily. Gemini, you want to be able to express your emotions all the time and not hold back. You need to have a slow and casual type of life. Take some time to enjoy the little details when you can. Friendships are important, and you need people around you even if you don't realize it. If you are someone who wants to win the Gemini over, you need to know how to make them feel grounded. Don't leave them insecure and wondering. For Gemini, the internet suggested work of art, and it seems like a lot of people are just going with making themselves look like a famous painting and then carrying around a picture frame. And so I did one that's kind of like that, and then I also found one that's stained glass design, because there were several that people just kind of painted their faces to look like stained glass, and I thought it was pretty. And but you could also do the old standard, you know, dress up as Bob Ross and have your boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever dress up as, you know, happy little tree, because that seems to be a real popular couple's costume right now. Also, Gemini is a symbol of twins, and so I picked the common, you know, from the movie Shining, the actual twins that are in the movie. And if you have somebody that looks like you or looks similar to you, that would be a good design or good costume for that particular thing. Or you can be the twins yourself, like be two different sides of a twin, if that makes sense. You could be good and you could be bad, or you could be half female and half male. You know, half work, half play, or whatever. So yeah, and so that's what I did with that one. Gemini would have the power of a shapeshifter. They can adapt to all situations, being charming and being able to understand and communicate with all languages. The Gemini likes to lighten the mood or tension in the room. They can find common ground with anyone and will bring people together like magic. They tend to have a quick and sharp wit, so when someone is being harassed, they will create a distraction, even to the point of telling stories no matter how far-fetched and made up they are. Sometimes you can find them taking over as the DJ. If they are the ones throwing the party, the Gemini might dress up as Santa Claus or Mrs. Claus, or they might be shuffling through the room with a camera capturing the event to share, maybe even as a live stream. My personal thoughts for Gemini: you need to escape from the gossip around you. So find yourself a good novel or a book of poems and get lost in it. Let it take you to a place where the drama around you doesn't exist. Let the book inspire you to be creative in your own goals. And you can also find ways to be creative with music. Cosmopolitan's top 3 list, depending on your mood, they suggest yoga, writing, or travel. And other ideas from around the internet are go for a meditative walk, read for pleasure, or paint your nails. When it comes to relationships, Gemini can struggle to say what they need. Yet communication is at the forefront of a Gemini's needs. They will need to hear words of affirmation often. If you want to win a Gemini over, try to get a little creative with your flirting skills. Find a quiet spot to talk and connect with each other. Whispering sweet nothings will go a long way as well. What not to do if you want to keep the attention of the Gemini? Don't talk about them behind their backs. Even if you think it's something funny, they will find it disrespectful. What does the Gemini need to work on? You need to take your relationship more seriously. Sure, it's fun to be spontaneous and go with the flow, but give your partner a little bit of stability when you can. Gemini is persuasive and can influence people with their speech and humor. Gemini, one of the most social of the signs, is great at impressing people and being a team player. Their biggest problem comes out when they have to go it alone. They just don't function well in solitude for very long. They need input, opinions, and validation from others. Their luck depends on other people's luck. Gemini, you can improve your luck by making decisions. You're amazing at adapting to others, but don't lose yourself in the process. Lucky charm symbols are dice. Lucky colors are yellow and mahogany. Lucky stones are citrine, tiger's eye, or topaz. Lucky numbers are 3, 5, and 8. Lucky day of the week is Wednesday. And then specifically on Wednesdays, you should complete all stuff related to any cells, give a public speech, or do some yoga. Also on Wednesdays, you should wear deep blue colored outfits or wear sapphire accessories.
My brother. Then we have for Gemini, the cat, Siamese. They are social butterflies with eclectic interests. And for the dog, we have Jack Russell Terrier. They are curious and lively, and they're always looking for something new, even if they're busy. Mythological creatures, we have fairy. They love to interact and be in the spotlight, but are generally mischievous. And wild animals, we have fox. They can be energetic, adaptable to any situation, and clever and quick-witted.
In a horror movie, the Gemini is witty and adaptable. They can see both sides of a situation and detach their feelings when needed. The Gemini is likely to walk around with a camera and live stream everything. They are also intuitive and can generally figure out who and where the villain is, and can easily convince everybody else to listen when they tell them. They are likely to be the last survivor in the group, but there's also the possibility that they can wind up getting possessed or turned into another creature. Long before the apocalypse starts, the Gemini will be jokingly scaring people with fake stories that it started because they are amused at the way people react. When it does actually start, though, they may be sleeping off the fun that they had the day before. Despite being the jokers they are very charming. So once people understand the difference between their jokes and reality, they do have an ability to calm the people down. And it wouldn't be a surprise if people are drawn to them and their comfortable accommodations, at least until they get bored and sneak off to talk their way onto a ship that's leaving the planet, and they leave everybody else behind. A group of Geminis are called the press. There are a couple of different themes that the list maker could have meant when they called Gemini's the press. On one hand, it could mean they pressure people into doing what they think they should do. After all, they tend to think they know what is best for everybody. Or maybe it's referring to telling news, because Geminis are storytellers, and just maybe their stories are just as real as the actual news. Take that how you want, but I feel that Geminis would make the best actors, capable of ad-libbing throughout an entire script and actually making it more interesting. I hope you gained some insight, or at least you were entertained. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share, and get your friends to do the same. Thank you. Bye.